Today on the Lake Barcroft show, we're going to be talking about Holmes Run Stream Valley Park. You see, it's a beautiful stream. It's one of the two streams that feed into Lake Barcroft. So again, we're on the upstream side. There's Holmes Run, and then there is Trips Run at the Potterton Bridge. I love this park. Holmes Run Stream Valley Park has miles of trail for walking, biking, jogging. Again, I moved to Lake Barcroft in about 1986. It was about 1989. My childhood buddies, who are still my best friends, we'd heard about this place. And I remember when we had biked over. It's about 1.5 miles from where I live outside Lake Barcroft. I mean, it was like entering fantasy land, just miles of trail. You're supposed to stay on the trail. As a young kid, we bushwhacked, we had fun. I know that there's some fish in here. I wouldn't consider it great fishing, but for kids, to piddle around, look at minnows and crayfish, it's a ton of fun. But let's go ahead and let's check out some of the different scenes here, some of the different trails. It is late October 2025, so leaves are really starting to get to peak. Let's check it out. One of the features that's really nice about this trail, don't quote me on the word, but I think the word is that it's ADA compliant. I love that there's benches here to rest. My wife is 5 months pregnant now. We're enjoying a resting station. The grade is very mild. It's wide and it's safe for folks with limited mobility or want to take breaks. All right, so as a jogger, as an outdoorsman, as a biker, I've never really enjoyed the out and back. It's boring. I love having options. Something really cool about this trail, it twists and turns. We have a little mountain here, my friends and I dubbed Mount Fuji. So much fun to climb. It's cool to be here right outside Lake Barcroft and to get lost. In this tree right here, this is a black walnut. Now the Native Americans would use these to hunt fish. There's a fish neurotoxin in that called rotenone. They would throw it in the water, it would stun the fish, and they would then capture or net the fish. The neurotoxin is not poisonous to humans. Kids, don't try this at home. Let's go check out Mount Fuji. One of the things we've talked about in earlier Lake Barcroft shows is picking wild mushrooms and foraying in Lake Barcroft and the parks around it. In this park in particular, I've picked a lot of morel mushrooms. The Mycological Society of Washington, D.C., they used to have a springtime foray where for a very minimal fee, a guide would come and teach you how to look for, how to pick, how to identify wild mushrooms. I'll give a couple tips. This is not a tutorial, never pick wild mushrooms, not professional training, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can look anywhere, but some of the tips that they say, you want to look for tulip poplars. Those are the big, wide diameter, really giant trees. They're our biggest trees here. Or look on the ground for the mayaples. Push the mayaples aside, you'll see the morels underneath. Guys, these are expensive mushrooms. They are delicious, they're a delicacy. And besides, it's so cool once you learn how to do it. You tell your friends and your family you pick morel mushrooms, you get a couple bonus points, and who doesn't love that? All right, I see Mount Fuji in the distance. Let's go take a look. All right, here I am. I have summited Mount Fuji. Guys, it's beautiful here. Again, it's late October. The wind is blowing. Leaves are changing. It's amazing. The deer rut's taking place. You can see some deer here. We saw two beautiful foxes. It looked like it was out of Nat Geo just a few minutes ago, slowly crossing the stream. Definitely check out the parks around Lake Barcroft. Go get you some nature. Guys, a nice day. Take off your shoes, put your feet in the ground, ground yourself. We're surrounded by nature in Lake Barcroft. We're 15 minutes from Washington, D.C. in the metro. Thanks for watching the Lake Barcroft show.